Stop it.
Bugs. Yeah, feeding bugs. It's good work if you can get it. Oh! What are those?
Well, those would be Cordoacetus terminifera, or better known as the Australian plague locust.
They're hideous.
Well, hideous or not, we need to put this ficus tree in there and feed them.
I don't know what you've been smoking, but there's no way I'm going in there.
No problem, macho man, but I'll tell you this much. You're taking me somewhere nice when we're through here. Oh, and you're paying. Okay. Now, we just need to put the ficus tree into the locust den, close the outer door, and we're done.
Hey, hey, you gonna put that on?
Please, they're grasshoppers, not tarantulas.
Still want to get something to eat? Gina! Come on! Gina! Sorry!
Oh, no.
Hey, get back here. Where do you think you're going?
Dr. Rierdon.
It's Vivian.
Hey.
Question about VIA.
Well, we fund that lab, so it should just be USDA studies that are being conducted their way.
It's been red flagged by the GAO.
Really? Vivian, are you logged on to the USDA website?
Yeah.
Okay, go in there and find out what kind of research is being done in lab C12, I think.
That's classified.
It's classified. That's bizarre. Who's the researcher of record?
It's, Peter Axelrod.
Peter Axelrod? Can you meet me in front of his lab in 15 minutes? And in the meantime, do some digging and find out what he's been up to, okay?
All right.
Peter, there's a blast from the past.
Yeah. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I just gotta check this out before my flight to California this evening.
So much for spending the afternoon together, huh?
I know. I'm sorry.
We really need to have a talk before you disappear again.
Honey, this is not gonna take long. All right? And when I get back, I promise we'll talk. Promise.
All right.
Dan, we both knew what it meant when I accepted the post of Undersecretary of Agriculture.
Right. And I could be heading up the UN Famine Relief Services right now, but I'm not. Because we were both supposed to slow down, maybe start a family.
Come on, Dan. Baby, look, I really do want to talk. Look, as much as I want to, I really can't talk about this now, okay? I can't. I gotta go. Dan. Come on, baby. I love you. 2 hours.
Hey, let's make this quick. What you got for me? Nothing. It's a black line item. Weird.
What's he supposed to be up to, Vivian?
He's supposed to be studying hive characteristics of European versus African honeybees. Wild secrecy. Oh, well, thanks.
Let me run again.
Peter?
Maddy, you got it.
I thought I'd come down and check out your bee project.
It's always nice to see my favorite student, especially now that you've become such a big cheese.
Yeah. What's going on in Lab C12?
C12. Let me show it to you. You might find it interesting. Neat, huh? Over here. Mask on.
What for?
DDT. DDT, the pesticide. Okay. Now watch.
It's resistant to DDT. What kind of locust is that?
That's my locust.
What do you mean, your locust?
Well, I mean, it's a hybrid. It's a combination of a desert locust and an Australian plague locust. It's not only resistant to DDT, it's resistant to all known pesticides.
Is that right?
And that's not all. I managed to isolate the DNA from both of the other species, and I learned that the gestation period for the hybrid is 1/4 that of the desert or the Australian locust, and that means a hybrid can reproduce 10 times faster than a normal locust.
How long do these things live?
Good question. Hybrid lasts more than 2 years, so that's 3 times longer than a typical locust. And they're fast. I mean, it's hard to gauge in a laboratory setting, but I think that one of these hybrids could do 300 miles in a single day.
And you've done all of this in a USDA lab without consulting anyone in our department.
Maddy, since when is it against the law for a scientist to experiment on his own?
In the last year, we've had locust plagues on 2 continents. 1/5 of Africa's arable land has been leveled by the desert locust, and now they're invading Europe. And you think we need a genetically engineered super locust? What, are you crazy?
Maddy, you're overlooking the science that's being applied here. This is engineering. I mean, what if this science was applied to the study of human disease? What if children could be born immune to leukemia, asthma?
You're not working with kids, you're working with bugs.
The bug is incidental. I'm talking about the science, and the science could still apply.
Who's paying for all of this? I know the USDA isn't.
Oh, well, this is something that I do when I can. Guess when I made him stronger, I didn't make him any smarter.
You moonlighting for the Department of Defense? Is that it?
Don't be ridiculous.
No, you know, if you release these things, they could devour a continent. What you've created here is a bioweapon.
Maddy, for God's sake, what I'm doing here is no different than anything in bioengineering concerning cattle, strawberries, corn, you know, to increase the yield. I mean, they call it frankenfood, but it feeds the world. And what kind of a scientist are you?
I'm the kind of scientist who gives a damn about public welfare. And Peter, I'm shutting you down.
What? You can do that?
Well, want these things destroyed.
This is all self-contained. It's not a threat.
This is not contained. Come on, Peter. You know, you screw with nature, and nature will screw with you. We can't afford for even one of these things to get out, right? I want them destroyed. You left me no choice, Peter. I'm sorry. You're fired. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I know I said I'd be home sooner, but I couldn't believe what I flew into.
Yeah, just save it. Really.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to get something straight. I gave up a really fat promotion so that I can stay here home with you. And you're gone again. This isn't working anymore.
Okay, what's not working?
This, us, Maddy.
Look, I know things have been crazy lately and that we agreed to start a family and...
No, this isn't about starting a family. I'm not gonna raise a family like this, Maddy. This is about priorities, and clearly your priority is your work.
Well, work's important to you too, Dan.
Yes, it is. It's very important to me. But it's never been more important than our future or us. Look, I'm just sick and tired of feeling like I'm married to myself. You know? It's just not working. And I don't know if I resent you working so much or the fact that you love your work. I don't know.
You know, I'm gonna miss my flight. I got another dead pigeon with West Nile and Napa.
Well, you better go, huh? No, seriously, I think we should separate and figure out what it is that we really want here. I'm gonna find a place when you're gone. Your suitcase is inside.
Well, can I call you when I get in?
Hey, bugs first, right? Now here, we fertilized using sulfate of potash magnesia. With that fertilizer, we've been able to increase our yields by 33%. All right, just follow me right up here. Again, using sulfamag on these fruit saplings, we've been able to increase our yield significantly. This really is an amazing product. Obviously, it's not the cheapest fertilizer, but when you factor in the subsidies that the UN is currently offering to all of your countries, I think you'll see this really does make sense. Excuse me, just one moment.
Yeah.
You're up early?
Yeah, I am. I couldn't sleep. I'm lonely, I guess.
Yeah, I know how you feel.
Hey, Dan, what do you say we have that baby?
A baby? Come on, Maddy, this isn't about having a baby. We made a pact to spend more time with each other, and you constantly renege on your part of that bargain.
Dan?
No, let me finish. A baby needs parents who are present, right?
Well, I'm sorry if the West Nile virus doesn't invade in a way more convenient for you, but it didn't, okay? And by the way, you're the one who moved out, okay? So what, I should just stop working to prove my commitment to our marriage?
Lots of people work and they have lives outside of their jobs, all right? They make adjustments, they make sacrifices, just like I did. But you don't want to do either one of those things.
You know, that's not fair. You don't know what I'm going through out here.
And don't tell me that there's no one capable of doing your job, all right? It's called delegating.
American, Julio, kan toku baka. Pare ima maskulong bako.
Can we start this conversation over again?
Listen, I can't talk right now, all right? Let's do this later. Bye.
You're gonna be a daddy.
Hello.
Hello, Grandpa.
Who's this?
This is Maddy, your pride and joy. Remember me?
Hey, Maddy. That was the wrong number. Sound like you said... Oh, honey. You mean you're...
I'm having a baby.
Sweetheart, that's wonderful. Dan must be on cloud 9.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sweetie. It'll be okay.
Josie.
I'm sleeping.
Then how are you talking?
Don, there are people everywhere.
Well, it's a good thing we have this tent.
What's that?
It's the call of the wild.
John, stop tickling me.
I'm not tickling you.
Oh my God! Turn right up! Turn up!
Ayude con esto. Traiga otra capa ya. Ya voy. Está lleno. A ver. ¿Qué es eso? Hey. ¡Ay, mira!
Okay, guys, we gotta collect mosquito traps on 3 more farms, and then after we're done, Bart, I need you to take all today's sea samples into Sacramento.
Okay.
It's the next farm on the left.
Whoa!
What the heck was that?
Yeah.
Hello. Mommy's late for work.
And you are going to be late for school, young lady. Hurry up, run upstairs, brush your teeth, and get out front, or you're going to miss your bus.
You done?
I don't want to take the bus. Can't Daddy take me?
No, I can't because I'm going to the gym. And then I'm going to the grocery store. So, go brush.
The gym?
Yeah, gym. You know, I'm unemployed. Don't want to turn into a big fat sack of self-loathing.
Are you going to look for work today?
Yeah, I'm going to look for work today. I look for work every day. Thank you very much, Terry. I've looked everywhere. You know, there's just not a lot of opportunities out there for a PhD in entomology. Was recently canned from his government research job.
Peter, don't be so hard on yourself. It's just that I don't know how much longer we can make it on one income. You know, there's always the Department of Defense job.
Yeah, I know. I'm still thinking about it.
Okay, everybody, let's go. We need to track them.
Pinky feet. He ain't gonna let you win so easy this time. See? See? I ain't so bad. Maybe I don't have to go to the gym after all. Whoa! Uh-oh. Bus is here. All right. Here you go. Bye-bye.
Good morning, Dr. Axelrod.
Hey, Ralphie. How you doing?
All right, how are you?
Good, thanks. Bye, sweetie.
Bye, Daddy. Have fun at the gym.
Don't be a fool. Stay in school.
Sounds like baseball cards on bicycle spokes.
Yeah, only louder.
Way louder.
What is it? Weird. See anything?
What is that?
I don't know.
Here, so let me see it. Whoa, okay, one more. Yeah, kinda.
Shut your windows! Shut your windows! Shut them now! Shut your windows! Shut your windows! Come on, shut your windows! Come on, shut your windows! Shut all the windows! Shut your windows, guys! Shut them all! Shut all your windows! I got you! Shut the windows, okay? Shut the windows! Come on, calm down, guys. They're not gonna get in here. Calm down, guys. They're not gonna get in here. Come on, calm down, guys. They're not gonna get in here. Calm down, okay? Calm down, guys.
the ambulance. Call 911, bro. Call. Hello, Sophie.
Hello? We need an ambulance out here.
Covered, okay? And then come back to me. Thank you. Yeah.
That looks great, thank you.
All right.
Locust advisory.
Maddie, is there a correlation between our West Coast swarm and the one that occurred today in Virginia?
You know, the only unusual thing about this is that there are similar outbreaks on both coasts at the same time. But that can happen, especially at this time of year. Hi, Dan.
Hey, have you seen this advisory about the locust outbreaks?
Yeah, we issued it. We were right here when it happened.
Wow. Is it anything worth worrying about?
No, it's probably just a couple of localized events. You know, when I was a kid, we lost a crop to locusts.
Right. I remember your dad mentioning that once. Listen, wanted to apologize for jumping down your throat like that.
Maddie.
Well, I'd be lying if I said that the truth didn't hurt.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me, Maddie, you've got to take this. The Secretary of Agriculture.
I got the Secretary of Agriculture.
Yeah, I heard.
Can I call you later?
Sure. Careful, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Bye. Hello, Secretary.
What the hell's going on out there?
Well, what's the Weather Service prediction? Pittsburgh? Okay. Thanks, Wyatt. Appreciate your help. Bye.
Dietitian, please call the page out.
Vivian, run down the standard protocol for combating locusts.
Typically, dimethoate or malathion pesticides are sprayed, usually by aircraft, and generally kill locusts within 30 minutes. But it's dangerous to livestock. Smoke and fire can also work in a pinch.
Bart, issue an advisory throughout the Central Valley. Okay. Recommend that they have those pesticides on hand. Stress that all livestock should be barned. Let's avoid the use of fire. That could get out of hand.
Excuse
Wyatt, Rierdon.
Hey, Maddy.
Okay, so help me out. Where is the East Coast swarm headed?
You tell me, Maddy. I predict weather, not bug movement.
Then answer me this. Given that they've moved northwest across Virginia and that they favor moisture and avoid extreme heat and cold, which way might they be headed?
Well, if I were a betting man, which I'm not, I'd say they migrate toward the Great Lakes. Pittsburgh on toward Cleveland, maybe. Which is what I told Peter Axelrod.
Peter? What did he want?
What else? The weather.
Yeah, well, thanks, Wyatt. Vivian, try to get Peter Axelrod on the line, would you?
Okay.
And make sure that advisory is listed as urgent.
Won't that sound a bit alarmist?
Yeah, I don't want to take any chances.
You got it.
Come on, you guys. We're gonna have fun. It's our weekend together. All right, lose the sourpusses, okay? There'll be other birthdays. I'm sorry things are the way they are, but they are. We're gonna bat some oranges out the trees, we're gonna fill this bushel, and we're gonna enjoy it.
Hey, kids! Hold on, there's enough for everybody. Bumper crop this year.
There you go. There you go. Maddie, I have Dr. Axelrod on the line. He's calling you.
Peter? What do you think you're up to?
Maddy, I think I can help.
God, they're your locusts, aren't they? Where are they headed?
If I told you, I'd just be guessing. But I'm headed for Pittsburgh.
You still working for the Department of Defense?
No, I'm not, I promise.
You didn't contain them.
They were contained till you stepped in.
Peter, I killed every last one of those damn locusts in your lab. You let the genie out of the bottle. Now they're on both coasts. Do you have any idea how this could affect people's lives?
More than you know.
The locusts are 2 miles east headed this way.
All right, if you want to help, I want you to hand over all of your research data and stay away from my team.
Maddy, I'll give you whatever you need, but I'd like to be a part of it.
No, not now.
Maddy.
Citrus Festival. Peter, do your locusts eat citrus?
Locusts eat everything.
Turn around. Okay, everyone, I want you to spread out. We gotta get all these people in their cars and out of here. Vivian? I want you to get on the phone to the local radio stations. Alert all farms in the area that there's a swarm of dangerous locusts approaching from the west at 20 miles per hour.
You got it.
Do you work here? I'd advise you to turn around and leave, sir. Do you work here? Excuse me, sir. Sir, I need your help to evacuate this festival immediately. We got a swarm of dangerous locusts approaching.
Yeah, right.
Sir, I am a federal agent, and I need your cooperation.
You're serious.
I'm dead serious. After these locusts get done, your grove will be non-existent. Evacuate now. Excuse me, you're gonna have to leave, everybody. Can you get these kids, get them out of here in the cars? We're closing down the festival now.
All right, everybody, listen up. It's closing early. The festival's over. Thanks for coming out.
Out of here, please. You, we're closing down the festival. Get in your cars and leave.
Closing early. Come on, go to the exit. Thank you.
Maddy! Maddy, the swarm's a mile away! Maddy!
Here's another one, guys. See, I told you this would be fun. See, if you're home with your mom and what's his face, you'd just be...
What's that?
Guys! Get out of here!
Ma'am, come on, pick her up. Get her in the car. You're right here. You gotta stay calm, ma'am.
This stuff can take the chrome off a bumper, but it's not doing anything to these locusts.
Nothing new.
Here's today's numbers.
Thank you, Carl.
Hi, Stacy. You look good today.
Amazing, He is all that and a bag of chips.
Hello, Miss O'Brien. This is Jimmy with Verlaine Cable Systems, your DSL source, with an exciting new offer for you and the entire O'Brien family. Hello? Hello. And thanks for nothing. Little battle axe.
Hello, Wyatt. This is Peter. Can you give me a weather update for Pittsburgh? Wind, humidity, so on and so forth.
Peter, I can't talk to you anymore.
What? What are you saying?
I'm sorry. Goodbye.
I mean, if he weren't so cute, it'd almost be sexual harassment, wouldn't it? You know, the way he's always hanging out at my cube, instant messaging me that he likes my outfits and stuff like that.
Yeah, except that you come to work dressed like a hoochie mama so that he'll stand at your cube and send you instant messages. Who's harassing who?
Excuse me, Stacy. I'd like a word with you in the conference room, please.
good afternoon to you, gentlemen. Stellar job as always.
Yeah, we do all the work while you guys get all the glory.
Oh, yeah, the glory, the glamour.
Trust me, we're UPS drivers with long pants.
And fancy hats.
Bring 40, 45.
Surprise!
Nice. I never expected this in a million years. Thank you so much.
Ooh, big surprise. A cake for your birthday. It's the only thing you can depend on at this dump.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
What is that?
That is one funky cloud.
Hey, Ruby, take a look at this. What do you think?
Looks like a localized storm cloud. Divert around it.
Heartland Air Express 32, flight heading 260, gonna divert for weather.
Thank you for calling Pittsburgh International Airport Information. For assistance in English, please press 1 now. Para Español,
Bugs, I am so out of here.
Where are you gonna go? Just chill out. They can't get in the building.
And the Lord said to Moses, stretch out your hand over Egypt so that the locusts will swarm over the land and devour everything growing in the fields.
Tower.
Tower, this is Dr. Peter Axelrod. I'm with the Department of Agriculture, Division of Voracious Insects. And I'm calling because what you may be seeing in your northeast sky, can you see out your tower to the northeast? What appears to be maybe a dark cloud formation is actually a swarm of locusts that's headed your way and could definitely affect air traffic.
Sir, who put you through to this line?
No, listen, please, you gotta believe me.
Heartland Air Express 297, this is Pittsburgh Tower. You're clear for takeoff from runway 29er.
Roger that, Tower. I'm with the Department of Agriculture. I'm Dr. Peter Axelrod. I'm calling because this swarm of locusts is headed your way. It's at least 10 miles wide. It's hundreds of feet high. You can see it if you look out. You're in the tower, right? If you look out, it's approaching, and it's going to definitely affect air traffic.
They're getting inside! Get away! Hit him with something! Kill the bastards! Take that, Wallace! Oh, there's nothing I hate more than bugs! They're so disgusting! Keep them away from me! Keep them away!
If something seems too good to be true, then it probably is.
Heartland Air Express 297 heading 120 at 1500, 180 at 5000. Acknowledge. 97 heading 120. Roger 50. Right on.
What is that? Those are some huge honking bugs. My advice to you would be to shut this airport down immediately. I mean, are you the supervisor?
Right, well, right now we're trying to avoid flying monkeys.
Tower, Cargo Express 297 encountering severe insect swarm at 1,800 feet.
Working engine.
Tower, Cargo Express 297 needs emergency clearance to land.
Emergency landing runway 240.
Try to empty you, Manuel. Come on. That's what's best. Now respond. Now. Get up here.
We have an aircraft down. Repeat, we have an aircraft down.
Dad, are you okay?
I'm fine, honey. What I've been seeing on the news, I ought to be asking you that question. What's going on?
I'm not sure.
Well, you'll be fine. Rierdons are no strangers to locusts.
We're strangers to these locusts, Dad.
Uh-huh. How are you going to get rid of them?
I have no idea.
Well, don't worry about it, sweetheart. You'll figure it out.
I guess it'll be all right. Your mom will come get you. What's his face?
His name's Bob, Dad.
Pandemonium is how onlookers describe the scene today at a citrus festival near Visalia, California, when a swarm of locusts invaded the pastoral event. And the whole thing was captured on home video. The locusts ascended upon the festival, sending families fleeing in terror. Officials from the USDA were on the scene and attempted to deter the swarm to
There
no
it
avail.
is. Now you understand.
So for the last 3 years, all these secrets, the late nights, you created these locusts?
Yes.
And now our daughter's in a coma? Because you had to prove something to yourself?
Dr. Peter Axelrod?
Yes?
FBI.
Am I under arrest?
No, but you need to come with us.
Right now?
Now.
I'm sorry.
Dietitian, please call the page operator.
This Homeland Security Task Force is under presidential order to put an end to the locust threat.
Do we have reason to suspect this is the work of a terrorist organization?
Let's not jump to any conclusions.
Please, one at a time.
Protection. That's what Americans expect from their government, from us. But I'm not convinced that we have anything to worry about.
The Department of Agriculture has determined that the east and west locust swarms are not the work of terrorists.
I'd like to introduce Dr. Maddy Rierdon. She heads our voracious insect division and has been at the forefront of the crisis.
Thank you, Secretary Morales.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've run tests on locusts retrieved from both swarms. What we are dealing with here is a locust hybrid.
Genetically engineered to resist all known pesticides.
A hybrid? Where the hell did they come from?
They escaped from a government laboratory here in the U.S.
So, the USDA was aware of their existence.
The USDA became aware of their existence and ordered that they be destroyed. I myself supervised that measure. And the doctor who created them was fired.
And you were his direct superior?
Yes. I am ultimately responsible for the activities at the facility, but we did not fund that study in the lab.
Well, who did?
I don't know.
Dr. Rierdon, what are we up against here?
This is what we do know.
Well, their gestation period, which is egg to mature locust, is 8 days. So that's less than half the time it takes for a typical locust to develop.
Each individual insect consumes 2 times its body weight per day. So a swarm of, say, 1 million locusts can devour 80 acres per day.
How many locusts are we talking about?
Hundreds of millions, sir.
And increasing exponentially. What we have here is a major threat to the world food supply.
We have plenty to worry about, General Miller. Okay, these are the areas where we've had locust activity to date. My office is working in conjunction with the U.S. Weather Service. Wyatt?
That's right. We've been providing the USDA with up-to-the-minute satellite imaging regarding wind and weather.
Locusts prefer moist conditions to breed and thrive. And these guys are fast.
They can travel up to 300 miles in a single day, more with a tailwind. So this speed, with the current weather conditions predicted across the nation, their lifespan and their ability to reproduce, they could devour thousands of square miles on a single day.
What was your involvement at the Pittsburgh airport?
I just went there to warn them.
Behind me is the runway where earlier today a Heartland Air Express plane took off, only to fly into a monstrous locust swarm. Within moments, the aircraft fell from the sky, crashing into a nearby field where it exploded in a fiery blaze. Both the pilot and co-pilot were killed instantly. The FAA is currently investigating the wreckage and hopes to retrieve the black box soon. Rodney Wilkins, Pittsburgh.
Might they just starve to death?
Not a chance. They're programmed for survival.
What do they eat?
Every blade of grass, every stalk of corn, every leaf off every tree. Without a solution, we would starve to death before they would. To compound the problem, what we have here is 2 mega swarms. If these swarms merge and meet in America's heartland, they'll encounter an abundance of their favorite food, grain. They will reproduce faster, and at that point, they will become unstoppable.
In Revelations, it's said that on the eve of the apocalypse, a plague of locusts shall inherit the earth.
Senator Clausen, I'd like to think that the apocalypse is a ways off. This is a man-made problem. It necessitates a man-made solution. Who else was aware of what you were working on?
You mean besides the Department of Defense?
Besides the Department of Defense.
Well, I would have no way of knowing that.
Take notes. Allow me to introduce Dr. Dan Dreyer, the United Nations Agricultural Attaché. Dan is one of the world's foremost experts on maximizing crop yields in third world nations.
If I was Secretary of Agriculture and didn't do this research, I'd wonder how long I'd have my job.
Thank you, Director Rusk. You know, we've been talking about the immediate problems we'll be seeing in this country. But let's not forget that the U.S. supplies 1/3 of the world's grain. The famine that we'll see throughout the world will be unlike anything we've experienced in our lifetimes.
Well, there's got to be something that can be done.
Yes, sir, there is. Locust infestations, unfortunately, occur frequently in Africa.
And what have you done there?
We've stockpiled the grain as early as possible before the locusts destroy the crops.
Something's better than nothing.
Exactly. We harvested early. Now, obviously, this won't destroy the locusts, but if we get in motion quickly, it will lessen their impact.
So now what?
Now we have to do something that's never been done before in this country. We have to get every American farmer to bring in their harvest immediately.
We'll lose billions.
What will we lose if we don't bring in the crops early?
According to one observer, it was as if the hand of God blacked out the sky. Such was the scene today as a massive swarm of locusts wreaked havoc upon Interstate 5 near Lodi, causing a multiple-car pileup that blocked the northbound lanes for hours, snarling traffic and creating a lengthy commute for motorists. If drivers encounter a locust swarm while traveling, California Highway Patrol urges them to use caution, pull over, and stay in their vehicles. Let's be careful out there. Back to you, Dick.
Thank you, Patricia. And we'll be continuing.
They're traceable via satellite when they're swarming. However, a swarm can develop in a matter of minutes.
Because they've been genetically altered, we just don't know what they're capable of. They're formidable foes. We know roughly where they go down at night, but we still can't stop them.
We'll stop them. We need to evacuate areas in front of the swarm so the military can act freely. Dr. Rierdon, where will they be at dawn tomorrow?
What are you gonna do, shoot them?
We can use conventional weapons, unconventional if necessary.
General Miller, what you're proposing will cause mass hysteria.
What can we tell our citizens?
Public safety is foremost. People should be advised to stay inside as much as possible. I'd also recommend a quarantine. Halt all international travel.
Rusk. Thanks. The eastern swarm killed livestock.
Worst case scenario, they turn carnivorous.
Yeah, we've seen in Africa and Australia that when food sources become depleted, locusts become cannibalistic. Could be with this hybridized locust, alternative protein sources such as meat could become their preference.
We're on the menu.
Still not entertaining military options?
At what cost to human life, General?
Maybe that's something you should have considered before you allowed your researchers to run amok, Dr. Rierdon.
I need to speak to you outside.
Yeah?
Someone's gonna take the fall for your mistakes, Maddy, and it's not gonna be me. Find a solution now, or you can say goodbye to a promising career.
Don't you think there are larger issues to worry about than your job or mine?
Oh, how noble.
The solution lies with Peter Axelrod. Where is he?
He's unavailable to all of us.
Unavailable where? Hey, Vivian. I think Peter's in federal custody, so talk to your friends in the security branch and try to find out where he's held.
I'm on it.
Dr. Rierdon?
Yeah. Dr. Dreyer?
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
I was just gonna say you were dynamite in there.
Thank you.
No, really, I never get to see this side of you.
I need to sit down a minute.
Are you sick?
No, I'm pregnant. Look, I've been trying to tell you. I know you don't start a family like this, but here we are.
Oh, honey, I was angry when I said that.
Don't look at me that way. I'm not showing yet.
Oh, come on, you're beautiful. You're beautiful.
So if we attack this in the way
No, I agree,
we discussed.
100%, exactly.
Okay. Great. Good luck in Ohio, Dr. Dreyer.
You have all my files. My lab has been dismantled, my research dissected. I don't know what else you want from me.
We want to know how to stop these locusts.
Without killing 50% of the population? I'd say that's impossible.
What if only 10% of the population died?
That's really not my call.
They're moving into Ohio.
Already?
They're shifting, following a low-pressure system that crossed the Appalachians this morning.
Excuse me.
I expect some significant...
I found Axelrod. They've got him at Fort Douglas.
Bioweapons facility? I know it.
We feel this is the only option, Dr. Axelrod.
Why all the secrecy?
Because of the extreme toxic nature of VX gas. We can't let the press find out about this. Now, watch what it can do to these hybrids. This is the stuff Saddam used on his own people. It's truly effective.
It's dead.
Exactly.
You killed it.
That's what we're aiming for.
I don't know about this.
Do you have a better idea, Doctor?
Okay, look at the locust direction. They're crossing the river. Quadrant 4B is clear. You guys have 9A and 5C. You know what? There's no way we're gonna get this all in by sunset. Better tell everyone that we're gonna be working through the night. This harvest is too critical, all right, Gary? Thanks a lot.
Yeah, hey, it's Gary here. Anybody from spare? Anybody at all?
Hi, how you feeling?
Haven't taken a moment to check. Listen, the swarm is moving west into the Ohio Valley.
Yeah, we've been tracking it. It shouldn't be here till nightfall, but we're not taking any chances.
Good.
So, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, it's us I'm worried about.
Look, Maddy, don't worry about anything, all right? I'm gonna move back home.
Dan, don't move home because I'm pregnant.
Not some helpless teenager.
Move home because you want to be with me.
Yeah. Well, look, I guess we both have some things to figure out, don't we?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, General Miller.
What is it, Dr. Rierdon?
I need to see Peter Axelrod.
Then you should discuss that with the FBI.
General, I realize that I should have kept a better track of Peter Axelrod's work, but
The fact is, he is the only one who fully understands the locust, and I need to talk to him.
This isn't some sort of conspiracy. There are channels to go through. I'm just doing my job.
No, I appreciate that. I certainly do. But now I need you to help me do mine, because we're both on the same team, right? We both want to stop this before it elevates from a crisis into a disaster. And General, I know that they have Dr. Exarad at Fort Douglas, so please help me help you.
Come with me, now.
VX nerve gas? Have you lost your minds?
It kills them, Maddy.
So would a nuclear bomb. VX is a chemical weapon, a banned chem weapon, I might add, that causes, convulsions, respiratory paralysis, and death to people within minutes.
At full strength, spread near the ground, it kills people. What we propose is to spread it at altitude. It will dissipate as it falls to Earth, remaining potent enough to kill the locusts, but will have little effect on humans.
Little but not no effect.
Maddy, by the time the VX hits the ground, its potency will be negligible.
Negligible? What, will it kill only 20% of the population?
Maybe 5 to 10%.
You're willing to kill millions of people.
It's all that we have. They're gonna spread it in rural areas, as far away from the population as possible.
So what happens to those citizens in those areas? What happens to the water supply, the soil?
There's ample data on VX's environmental effects. They're short-term.
What tests have you run?
It killed the locust in the lab, right here. So, we're gonna conduct a field test.
It's too risky. The FDA and the EPA would never go for it, neither will the USDA.
It's the responsibility of the military to protect U.S. soil. And to do that, we're going to conduct a test of this gas on the swarm that's over Ohio.
Ohio?
It's been authorized by the president. We'll never know unless we try. I wish there was an alternative, Dr. Rierdon.
There's a lot of kids down there, Peter.
The Department of Homeland Security has issued a warning that swarms of locusts are ravaging Kentucky and Tennessee. In a chilling turn of events, there have been human fatalities as well. Residents are urged to stay indoors. Locally,
good work, folks. Keep it up till sunset. We'll get it all in.
Hey, man, let's hurry it up. Johnny, be careful. This stuff will kill us in 2 seconds if we mess up.
I can't believe we're spraying this on our own soil.
Gentlemen. Thank you. Sir?
Thank you.
You are, sir.
And let's hope it's double time. Go! Right now! Go!
GNN News.
National desk, please.
All clear, sir?
General, if you're gonna spray this stuff, you're gonna do so under the supervision of the USDA. Because I'm part of this, whether you like it or not.
Want to be partners on this? Fine.
Director Rusk, they're shifting towards Indiana.
Radio Miller's chopper. Let him know the swarm's headed toward Indiana.
Copy that, Director Rusk.
Thanks for the update.
We'll confer here and get back to you and ask for revised clearance. 3180 Lima, out.
All right, the swarm has shifted. It's headed out over southern Indiana. What are our options?
We'll outrun it. I'll intersect the swarm over southern Indiana.
All right, let's get it done.
It's a populated area. You can't spray there.
There are populations, but it's hardly a metropolitan area.
General, you said only in remote areas.
We said rural areas. We have to spray where we know the locusts are.
We never said there wouldn't be fatalities. It's a sad day for all of us.
The eggs. Land this copter, General.
Stop the dramatics, Doctor. You break that tubing, it'll kill us all.
If you land this helicopter, or I will break this tubing, I swear. I would rather the four of us die right here rather than innocent people lose their lives.
She's right. Put it down.
You're insane.
I am pregnant and I'm hormonal, and you don't want to cross this mother. Land the helicopter.
Now! Put this chopper down, now!
Homeland's at 3180 Lima.
How would I answer this? Miller to Homeland.
Your mission has been scrubbed, General. It's all over GNN.
I understand. That was Rusk. GNN has been informed about this VX gas test. It's off. We're going to land at Fort Knox and await further instructions. I hope you know what you're doing.
Hey.
Dan, the swarm's over Indiana. I can't get a hold of my dad.
All right, look, I can be there in 45 minutes.
And hurry, please.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll get there.
This is a special report from the National Emergency Service. All citizens, as well as livestock, should remain indoors until further notice. A massive swarm of locusts is headed into this area. Further updates as they occur.
Hey, girls, come on. What are you doing out here? We gotta get you inside.
Russ wants us back in Washington.
Sir, I need to go to Indiana and survey what's going on. I'll clear it with Rusk.
Get a review.
Dr. Axelrod is coming with me.
He's in federal custody.
General, this is as much my mess as anyone's. These locusts are beginning to change characteristics. They're actually becoming more aggressive. So if I may, sir, with your permission, get to the front of the swarm and collect some samples.
I'll take full responsibility.
Very well.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
The Department of Homeland Security has issued a locust advisory for Floyd and Clark counties, Indiana. All residents should remain indoors until further notice.
Oh, no. Everything okay?
Somebody wants to say hello.
Daddy?
Sophia! Sophie, you're awake. Are you okay? Is everything all right? How are you feeling?
A little tired.
Sophie, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry this happened. You know how much Daddy loves you?
Love you too. Where are you?
I'm out looking around for the locust. I'll see you soon.
Okay.
Bye.
Dad! Hey, what's going on? You're not answering your phone.
I've been a little busy in case you didn't notice. What are you doing here?
Oh, God, I was worried about you. Swarm's coming, Dad. We're in trouble.
It's all right, we're fine, sweetie.
And we gotta get you inside. Come on.
Okay, hey, well, we just gotta get these calves into the barn. As long as you're here, give me a hand. Wait, can you do that?
Whatever it takes, all right? I'm here to help.
Come on. Come on.
All right,
Let's go.
baby.
Come on.
You don't have much longer. Get him. Dan!
have to get inside! This swarm, it's huge!
The barn. We'll be safe inside.
What have I done?
God, man, that came in quick. Disgusting. Ugh.
I've never seen swarming behavior like this. Well, now what?
We just wait them out.
Oh, what the hell is that?
They're hungry, and we're here with a motherload.
We gotta do something, right?
Just stay put.
No, they're not leaving until they devour all this grain.
Well, we can't just sit here and do nothing.
How the hell did this happen?
I don't know, and nothing seems to kill them either.
No, nothing. Nothing that we know of.
Yes, it does. Electricity.
What?
Outside, the locust flew into the bug zapper, and it just fried them up like that.
Well, wait a minute. What? You're supposed to sit here until the swarm flies directly into a 2-foot-long electrical appliance?
Dad, does this generator still work?
Should.
So could we use this thing to electrify the whole building?
No, that's too dangerous.
What, turn the entire building into a giant bug zapper?
Concrete floor, steel building, why not?
What? What's wrong?
No fuel.
Well, there's got to be some fuel around here somewhere.
Yeah, but it's out there.
Where? Where?
Out by the milking shed, beyond the far wall.
The milking shed?
There.
There? I'll go get it.
What are you talking about? Are you kidding? Don't go out there, Peter. This is just foolish. Don't do that.
You, more than anyone, should appreciate that I really need to do this. Now help me. Please, help me.
Grab a line.
Yeah.
This will serve as our ground. Once we get the generator revved up, we'll hook that live one onto that flange.
You see him? Hey, get him in! Get him in!
Great. Here. You're gonna need those.
All right.
Tell Terry and Sophia that I love them.
They know that, Peter.
All right.
Okay. Let it run up.
Hit it. Okay.
Sorry.
Today, locust swarms ravage the Phoenix area. These swarms are now poised across the Rocky Mountains. With little food to be had in the desolate mountain terrain, it is expected that the locusts will emerge on the other side of these mountains, very hungry. Similarly, the eastern swarm is expected to cross the Mississippi River within the next 24 hours. Our heartland, the world's food supply, and the American people are in jeopardy. As such, tomorrow at noon, I have authorized the military to commence spraying the only effective weapon that we have, VX nerve gas. Evacuation of these areas will begin immediately. God bless America.
Dan, just slow down a minute, would you?
Those are words I never thought I'd hear come out of your mouth.
No, I'm serious.
Hey, Dr. Rierdon, you do need to take better care of yourself and our baby, you know.
Well, that's what we've got you for, isn't it?
That's right. I love you, you know.
It's good to hear.
Let's do this.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I don't want to have a worldwide famine on my shoulders, especially if I knew I could prevent it. Now, I want to brief you all on the evacuations that will precede our airstrike.
We found another way.
Dr. Rierdon, there is no other way. These things are poised to enter America's heartland.
But there is another way to kill them. Electricity.
Electricity? Are you out of your mind?
No, Director Rusk, we saw for ourselves. A swarm in Indiana was destroyed by a powerful electric current.
Oh, well, that's terrific. In isolation, you can kill them with electricity. If you haven't noticed, these things are everywhere.
Look, we have some of the best minds in the country here. Before using a poison which promises casualties, we need to think creatively here.
How do we create the biggest damn bug zapper the world has ever seen?
Dr. Rierdon, there is no time for pie-in-the-sky fantasy.
No, I'm not an engineer.
Maddy, please, sit down.
You know, actually, there might be a way. Lorelei Wentworth, Department of Energy. In reality, what Dr. Rierdon is proposing really could work. May I have access to the main screen, please?
You got it.
Thank you. Along the Rocky Mountains and the Mississippi River run what are known as the continental power grids. Now, theoretically, if we increase the current in these grids, there'll be a strong electrical field that will flow beyond the actual power cables.
And anything that passes through would be electrocuted.
Precisely. Don't you see? It'll be like a giant electric fence. When they fly through, they'll get a shock.
And we're going to need a lot more than just a shock.
We'd be talking about significantly greater voltages, sir. Will it kill them? If we harness enough electricity, I'd say they should be quite deadly.
If we harness enough. You said if.
Well, it'll take nationwide cooperation, sir. We need to stop using electricity. Industry, homes, the government, everybody.
We only have a few hours until dawn. The president has ordered us to...
Well, it's certainly worth trying before we put the lives of my constituents in jeopardy.
She's right. I say we give it a try. If it works, it's a lot better than spraying a dangerous chemical. I'll talk to the president.
Thank you, sir.
All right. We try it your way. But if it doesn't work, we act. And we drop the nerve gas immediately.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do.
Wyatt predicts the leading edge of the swarm should cross the grid near Rockport, Illinois.
Let's do it.
The Department of Homeland Security has issued an emergency advisory to all Americans. To combat the locust threat, we must divert all electricity. Residential, commercial, and industrial customers must turn off all lights, appliances, and air conditioning. The National Power Routing Center is relying on your cooperation. Please use battery-operated radios for further instructions.
Okay, I've got a stupid question.
Yeah?
What if the locusts don't fly close enough to the power lines?
attracted to bright, reflective light.
And how do you propose that we create that? By using our rearview mirror?
Hello, National Weather Service.
Well, sure, weather balloons are reflective when they're sun.
And what's the forecast for tomorrow, Mr. Weatherman?
Sun across the nation. Don't worry, I'm all over the weather balloons.
Thank you, Wyatt.
We're diverting power now.
Rierdon.
Maddy, there's activity all over the country.
Okay, is everybody ready?
We issued a federal alert banning all travel through the power grid.
The power stations are awaiting our go-ahead.
And the Air Force is on standby when this doesn't work.
This will work, General. We're almost at the power lines. We'll check in when we get there.
Fighter Squadron Alpha awaiting command for VX gas dispersal.
There it is.
Here we go.
Wait, set that tether over there.
Keep it taut.
Go.
Now, why are they putting them there? They should be closer to the power lines.
What's the matter? It's in the air.
No, guys, you gotta move that thing. You gotta move the entire line at least 100 yards further in.
Move it in. Coming in. We're gonna reset them.
Well, you are the bug expert.
Hurry up.
How's that position?
They should be evenly spaced all along the grid, 25 yards from the power lines.
We might need some more cable. Can you guys get us any more height on this?
Is this gonna be enough?
It's all we've got. Oh, God, let it be enough.
You know, Maddy, this is the most time that we spent together in months.
Maddy, we're fully activated. Maddy, you there?
Let's get in the car.
This is it. I hope this works.
Come on. General who authorized gassing the American people, I'd be worried about my job. You did it.
We did it.
The nation breathed a collective sigh of relief today as the Department of Homeland Security declared victory in the country's recent locust invasion.
The locusts were eradicated using intense electrical voltage over many hours, thanks to the cooperation of each and every American citizen.
And in an unexpected turn of events, as a result of their bioengineering, surviving locusts are apparently sterile. The apocalypse is on hold.
No, you don't say. Why? What's wrong? What's wrong?
There's my two girls.
Hey. She's getting tired.
Is she?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now this is more like it.
Yeah.
There, Mrs. Dreyer here?
Yeah, who's asking?
Must be for you.
Hello? Yes, this is she. There's been an outbreak where? Well, how much of a time commitment are you asking for? Well, it's a very interesting prospect, yes.